Oh, no. Locked in, going dumb and everything, huh, tell you?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today it's week 4, and we've got a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Oilers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here
Stop talking to me, bro.
and off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Henry up the middle. Fights through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory.
Heating surfing. He beat my head, and I don't got no answer for D-Hop.
Line 10 yards.
I mean, not D-Hop. D-Hen.
Tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
Yeah, Jordan battle.
Wants to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hike the ball, Heat.
They'll run it again.
Just to run it.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last
Pick,
game.
Jordan battle.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
There's no you want to share screen against Heat and serve. I'm responding to you.
Super return as he gets his
You want to share screen against Heat and serve.
5-yard line.
Oh no.
Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tate Bigsby. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, we might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
Oh my God. Come on, Heat. Pick a play, man.
Hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Burrow will throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete.
This game is so annoying.
It's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw. Off in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Burrow.
Jamar Chase.
turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
That's a good thing.
And take it successfully.
Did you what? Nah. Stop talking to me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You too? Come on, Heat, bruh.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots to get your offense moving.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down. They do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long game, bro.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on second and long. Willis. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Oh my God, bro. Hike, bro. Like, that's a good throw. Just hike the ball, bro. What's up with people not hiking the ball?
That's how you shake up the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike, and gain nice yardage. And I give credit.
Since they take favor to pick a play, I mean, since they take favor to hike the ball, he take the favor to
Early in this game.
what do you take favor to do?
Play action. Here's Willis. Going deep for Hopkins.
DJ Turner.
And will be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Have to be thrown
Come on, Bigsby.
first drive they got in the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage.
I appreciate the demo.
Practice in meetings talking about taking
Oh, yeah, he run hard.
being the road team, going up a score. That takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here we go, here we go. Now Burrow. That's caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
hate this game so much.
Intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Oh my God, bro.
Houston's offense
And he's in Wildcat. I'm done.
and it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
It's crazy you could throw out of this.
Drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like
English, Lou.
practice in that color jersey on wood, not knowing that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be
I beat you last.
it's going to take to get the message. It has to be
Smash, you beat Lou last.
jeopardy.
First part of the drive loss 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here. On
You know?
2nd and 14. This time Willis will throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Relax, pass.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to the rookie Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 66 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis.
And his throw is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Third down, it's Willis.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones on the return.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
Let's go now.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a fumble.
I would never understand how you run commit and they score off of it or they get dumb yards off of it when they run the ball. I would never understand. What's the point of run committing?
And the Oilers are back within a score.
Yeah, they would have been happy
Yes, bro. And I ran commit. This game is trash.
Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Powering his way forward. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41 from the gun, Bigsby. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tanner Muse there defensively.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here we go. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Bigsby is in. Touchdown, Bengals. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Trap 50. Go.
On 1st down, Willis going deep for Hopkins. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
What's up, Tay Food? Kobe must be on his nephew PS5.
Now it's Burrow. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
What you saying? You trying to say I'm trash?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well,
Cap.
and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A first down carry for Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler.
Willis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jackson Smith and Jigba on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee. To the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Let's go.
Play action. Willis. A shot downfield for Burks. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On one, ready?
And Bigsby once more. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And a nifty return there.
Y'all be having on goggles when y'all doing all that stuff?
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game
Oh, okay.
But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's brought down. Successful.
This game is horrible.
17 yards and moves the sticks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow will throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Tank Bigsby. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, win, that's probably gone out the window.
Baxter Hill. He a one-year player.
Just improve and maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
A toss left, Henry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 96 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level. Because sometimes
Demo, I can't remember not Demo, Spaz. I can't remember the name of the song, but I know Herb and Young and Ace on it.
which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Again, it's Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader, former Texan, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
They go play action with Willis.
He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Going on fourth down. Here's Willis.
Dancing to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Burrow on play action.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
This Dirty Right so good.
We'll return with more. Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Who? Look at him. What's up, Kendrick?
They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's caught. Smith. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
A run here with Bigsby.
What you ate, Kendrick? Okay, you might do a little something. He talking about Chia. Cap. Stop talking to me, Debo.
Up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be
Look at him.
straight defeat.
Yeah, that just kind of blew me. It's good.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Let's go now.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the
He talking about not no more. You heard him spell. He talking about some not no more.
So now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this they're going to have to find find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play.
Who did I go in that 20? Who was that? I was with Braylo and Blue. I think. Yeah, I think it was a 23. It's on my store. I got to go look again. But I'm pretty sure it was a 23.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That's what I was telling y'all in the check. Kendrick already knew the real. That's a good throw.
And will find the open man. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy is on the field has to
I'm in the league game.
because if not, they might be looking
I'll do what you finna play.
to treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some
Y'all lost, Tay?
First down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real last carry, puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage.
He talking about
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Unicycle is crazy.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis will look to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first.
Bro, y'all are hilarious.
At the 50-yard line.
11. Gotta go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Bro, yeah. He talking about he 10 boards in.
After the touchdown,
So kid, you saying they just up there throwing up clanks?
and he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out.
Bro, no, I'm not. I'm eating my food. Bro, he man pressed Jamar Chase and I just threw it up. Come on.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out. This
Pretty little fish.
for the rest of
Chill,
this
Spaz.
play.
Chill.
Hopefully
Like, I hate when you do that, Spaz. Just chill.
To throw, here's Willis. A catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number one cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
Let's go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready.
2nd down, here's Willis. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Okay.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, backups can get in and get a sack as well.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Why are you sitting on the floor?
They'll run for it with Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Bigsby. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, here's a run with Bigsby. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
11 MT tight. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McPherson now for the extra point.
Cap.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try for Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point.